Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lobotomy background. Shoutouts to Don for that. So, I apologize for not streaming the past 2 days. I just needed to recover. Plus I was also seeing family on Sunday, of who not to name. Oh yeah, yeah. So there are a lot of cool photos I took. Also, I should probably hide this. There we go. That spinning wheel was from the remote stream. So, hi guys, how's it going? I got to play Dan Maku in real life for the first time. That was pretty fun. And, hopefully, just hopefully, I get in contact with the 3 people I played with so we can actually play with them. I did not, T-Lord. I did not. I did not. So, as usual, whenever I go to a convention, I show you guys all the cool photos I took. We're starting off with Jojo right away. Jotaro. He looks really good. I saw the gold chain. I was like, dude, I have to immediately have to take a picture of him. No, he looks sick as hell. There was also Courage the Cowardly Dog. They actually had the artist there too. The guy that drew the animation for the show. And I actually at the end of the day, when they started closing up all the booths and stuff, I ran into the guy and I was like, hey, thank you so much for being such an impactful part of my childhood. Because, you never see animators for shows just out in the public, and Courage the Cowardly Dog's animator is, just, he's out there everywhere. I've actually seen him at, 3 different conventions, and he's just such a good guy. He's so approachable, and, why can't more people be like that, dude? He's such a friendly dude, and he's touched my heart. So I was super thankful for him. But you gotta admit, this is pretty sick. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog when I was a kid. Oh, and I was waiting in line for something, so I decided to boot up Hearts on my phone, and I shot the moon. There's me with a Free Aaron cosplayer. There were actually 3 or 4 free errands there. I think there were 4 free errands and there were 5 Mikus. I have to say that because I know a lot of you like free Aaron and a lot of you like Miku. So yeah, I saw a couple Mikus. Oh, here's your favorite, Don. Here's your favorite. Courage had to deal with a snarky ass computer. He did. But yeah, I assume husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. But he looked pretty sick. He had a. If I can zoom in. Oh, I might actually have to. There we go. Drag the slider. Oh, hold on. My photo app no worky. Lovely. Why does my photo app not work? Lovely. There we go. Perfect. Now it works. What the hell? Why did it work now? Oh, it only works for a certain photo. That's lame. Why does Microsoft keep shitifying their own software? But yeah, I also, this is at Lou's booth. For anybody that doesn't know who Lou is, You Milk Gaming, he resells a bunch of toys, and, he has, Happy Meal toys and stuff from, 20 years ago. He had a lot of cool shit. He had a lot of cool shit just, at his booth. He also had a bunch of, ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments, and I actually recognize a few of them because I have a couple. I have a couple of said ornaments, because there's a family tradition, in my family, on both my mom and my dad's side, where we get a cool ornament every year, and we add it to the tree. So we have, 20 years of ornaments on a tree, on both houses. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he looks pretty good. Pearl looks really good. She didn't have the recorder, unfortunately. It would have been really cool if she did. There's me. Self-insert. This was really cool. This is like that Eva foam, that camp pad, not camp pad. This is Eva foam, this stuff that's on a yoga roll, those yoga mats. I asked him if he did himself. He did. This looked really sick. This is dude, I love this. This is very well done. If I can't zoom in. Bro, I'm gonna have to get a new photo app. Self-insert is Andrew's job? Yeah. Yes. Yes, precisely. 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 Oh my god. We have another JoJo. So funnily enough, this guy, like, he had a piece of cardboard hanging out on the side of him. So I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I look at it, and then I'm like, oh, it's a stand. It was very clever. I didn't realize it was a JoJo stand until, like, I was facing him. Like, I saw his backside, and it was just plain cardboard on the back, but I thought that was hilarious. Again, I love these kinds of cosplays. There's Sailor Moon. She actually ran up to me and was like, can I get your photo? So I was like, okay. Love the budget, Jotaro. Yeah, I know, right? Fortnite back bling? Wait, where? Where's the Fortnite back bling? What do you mean, Don? There's an Eagles jersey. Couldn't you tell I was in Philly? I wasn't in Philly, thank God. I was close to Philly. I wasn't in Philly. Hey, look, here's Kira's Addiction over in the top left here. There's Kira's Addiction. Yeah, Sailor Moon. She ran up to me and wanted me to take a photo with her. So I was like, sure. So I gave her mom my phone, and I guess she took pictures on both our phones. But no, she looked really good. There were surprisingly a lot of Sailor Moon cosplayers. And then we had Virgil. He even brought a white lawn chair. I was like, dude, I have to get a photo of this. This is too fucking funny. If anybody knows what it's a reference to, you deserve a gold star. But, like, holy shit, I saw him. He was dragging the white chair with him. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. I need a photo of this. Dude, I lost it when I saw him with the chair. It was the best fucking shit. I asked him if he had a white monster. He didn't. But, like, dude, he brought the chair. That's it's so fucking good. Oh my god, dude, that was one of the best cosplays I saw, dude. I'm sorry, he brought the chair. He brought the fucking chair. Metaton from Undertale. This is a very good Metaton. I'd argue not as good as the one I saw up in Steel City, but still, this one's really solid. It looks homemade. Again, like, Undertale cosplays you don't see often, but when you do, they're often really well done. They're often really well done. Umbrella Corporation, from Resident Evil. I took a photo of this for my friend. She really loves Resident Evil. Her, like, whole car is decked out in Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation shit. And, her credit card is reskinned to be, like, an Umbrella Corporation access card. I love her. I love her to bits. We have another free Aaron, a washed up free Aaron smoking a joint. Yeah, that one was hilarious. I enjoyed that one. We have a Harley Quinn trying to bonk me with a hammer. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. These hammers are always a pain in the ass to make. Like, any sort of weapon like this, or like weapon prop, I always, like, have deep respect for. They always look really cool. Now this, I really wanted to get it, but it was $1,500. And that is $1,500 I could save by just printing it myself. But holy shit, you gotta admit, this is fucking cool, dude. I want this. I want to make this thing. And I want to give it to my brother. I want to give it to my brother because him and I, like, resonate with Black Ops 2 Zombies, like, heavily. This is, like, our childhood right here. And, they even had, like, the colas, the perk colas, like the quick revive, the double tap, speed cola, juggernog. I genuinely wanted to get something here for my bro, but I ended up buying him something else. But, like, dude, I want that ray gun, man. That ray gun's fucking sick. God damn. So the story of these two, I remember walking up to them and I'm like, hey, do you guys know what Snapcube is? And then the Rouge said yes. So I said, I can't believe your tits are one polygon. And they both lost it, dude. When Sonic fans know what Snapcube is, that, like, shows that A, you're a true Sonic fan, and B, you're cultured as fuck, and I get to make fucked up references to you, and it's great. I love it. But no, they both looked really amazing. Like, after I said the one polygon thing, they just kept referencing quotes. It was great. It's just the thing. This is the thing about us autistic nerds. As soon as somebody references Snapcube, everyone else is going to reference Snapcube for the next 10 minutes. It's great. I love it. It's a feedback loop. But no, they look sick as hell. I love the hair styling on the shadow. It looks super sick. And here's representation for Kira. One of the girls I met had a bunch of Genshin boys on her shirt, you know, as you do. As you do. Yeah, no, the shadow looks sick as hell. Like, even, like, the chain here, the leggings, everything looks sick. And Rouge looks sick as hell, too. Surprisingly non-furry. Exactly, no. Like, it's very tasteful. It's very, very tasteful. And, like, you can see, if I was able to zoom in, this damn photo app doesn't want to fucking work. God damn it. There we go. You can see there's, like, gradient here. There's, like, a gradient that tapers off here, and then it gets brighter here, and there's contrast here, too. And you can see, like, the fuzz, the white fuzz he has on his chest is also here. And the gloves, I mean, like, the little, like, bracers he has on his, like, arms, on his wrists, they're also there. Like, again, I love everything about the shadow. The shadow just looks sick, and even the red eyes, like, those contact lenses, she even has them on, too. Like, that was sick as hell. I love that shadow. But yeah, here's your Kira representation. J6 sent me the Genshin shirt image. Okay, well done. But yeah. And then we had a, fuck, what's her name? Farina. We had a Farina. She looked really good. And she had a Venti purse, which today I learned, or that day I learned that there was such thing as a Venti purse. I don't know what brand it is, but I feel like it'd be something I would buy for Kira as a gag gift. And then here's something T-Lord would really like. A made version of I don't know what Decepticon that is. T-Lord, mind telling me who that is? Which Decepticon is this? Because I don't know. Starscream? Fem Soundwave? That's Soundwave? Oh, is that why there's a tape there? Is that why there's like a tape purse? Like a cassette? Not a cassette. Is that a cassette tape? Yeah, a cassette tape. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. And who are these two on the plate? Who are these two? What the fuck was that noise? Hold on, I'll be right back. Something just fell. Give me a second. What the fuck was that? What the hell even was that? Alright. Everything's fine. That was just a printer making goofy noises. Let me just quickly check. I have a camera for it. I swear most of my G1 knowledge is from my dad. So wait, your dad's a Transformers nerd too? That's crazy. The apple didn't fall far from the tree now, didn't it? Lobotomy, indeed. But yeah, this is pretty cursed. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. We had, fuck, I know she's from Marvel, and I don't remember the name. But can somebody please tell me? I'm pretty sure this is Marvel. And I'm going to be an idiot for not knowing, but I don't watch Marvel. Black Panther. That's it. No, she looked pretty good, though. She looked pretty good. He liked G.I. Joe and Transformers. Damn. Jason, real question. Are you what is called an edging lord or whatever? I mean, technically an edgelord. Not really. Wait, that's Catgirl? Is that Catgirl? Is that Catwoman? That's Catwoman? Alright. Look, I'm uncultured as fuck, and I know Catwoman's DC, and I know Black Panther's Marvel. So, that makes it even weirder. Oh, you guys can't hear this. At least I don't think you can. Hold on, let me, So, this guy does a killer Doofenshmirtz impression. Is that Perry?
No, this is not Barry the Platypus. I'm trying to find Barry the Platypus.
Who is that then?
This is Peter the Platypus. He's Barry's cousin.
Gotcha.
I hope they can come out and have a good chatter.
Gotcha. Dude, he did such a good impression. I, like, absolutely love this guy. I ran into him, like, 3 different times. But, like, I, like, genuinely loved his impression of Doofenshmirtz. Genuinely loved it. It was, like, so good. Here we have an Inkling, or an Octoling, actually, with a wiper, with a, Splatana. Dude, anytime I see Splatoon cosplayers, like, it makes me so happy. Because you don't see them often, and when you do, they just go all out. They're kind of like Sonic fans in a way. Sonic fans do a damn good job at their cosplays. Splatoon cosplayers kind of do the same thing. You don't see them often, but when you do, they go all out. So I like mad respect to this dude. He looks sick as hell. And I'll be like, you don't have to do much. It's mainly just a prop, the hair and the shirt, but like the props are a bitch to make, dude. The Splatoon weapons are a pain in the ass to make. There's a Venti for Kira. Here's another good one. Here's TF2 NG. And here's the funny thing about NG. I had NG set up a sentry. I love that. Dude, I love that cosplay. That was one of my favorite ones. The NG is so good. Even it came with the toolbox and everything. That made me so happy. Here's Haikyuu for Peyton. Because I know he likes anime boys playing volleyball. Except the two anime boys are anime girls. I'm dying after doing yard work all day for 3 days. I hope you have fun. I did have fun. But yeah, are you doing alright, Dale? Like, other than that, like, at least you've been productive. I haven't been productive much the past few days. I've been sleeping the past 2 days. I don't know why. I've had something nasty with me, and I've been just resting the past 2 days. Everyone knows what this car is from. And if you don't know what this car is from, I'm sorry for that you're uncultured. But, yeah. This was there. Deja vu! No. Here's some cursed weeb cars. There's a Sailor Moon one over there. There's a Project Melody one here in the forefront. There's a Subaru VTubby car there. There's a Hatsune Miku car here. There's a Ganyu one right there. I'll show you it in better view in a second. And then here, and I don't know what this one's called, but it's a little lolly with the yellow or the orange coat. I don't know what it's from. Don't ask. I don't know what it is, but the license plate said IZ Small. It's the hamster girl. I don't know what that's from, dude. That is a Corolla GR86. Which one? Oh, this one? Yeah, well, I recognized immediately by the Japanese on the side and the headlights that I'm like, oh, that's the initial D car, ain't it? Yes, it is. Here's the Ganyu car for people who like thick goat women. You can see Miku in the background. If I was able to zoom in, that would be very nice, and I guess I can't. What the hell? Here. All right. But yeah, there's Miku. There's Project Melody. There's Subaru, I believe is her name. The one with the dancing duck, for those that don't know. And then here's Ganyu. Oh, there's even like, I didn't even realize there's like Ganyu stickers on each side. That's crazy. Dude, these things are so cringe. Crap, I'm drawing a blank on her name, but she's like the worst lolly from what I remember, like a comedic version of Caillou levels of whiny. What? I do not understand. Here's a full video of the front and the side of it. Like, dude, this thing was sick as hell. Also, there's the scrub bar now. But it even has the license plate on the front. And I guess the guy who owns it is Machine Lush. I don't know. Bro has a prawn VTuber on his car. Yeah. That is not the DeLorean, bro. I mean, I guess I understand why you think it looks like one because of the headlights, but it doesn't really look like one otherwise. It doesn't. The doors don't fly open like bird wings. They open like a normal car. And then here's some Here's some over-spec'd Hondas. I believe they're all Civics. They're all part of the No Hard Feelings crew. But some of these are like straight out of Japan. Like they look like they're straight out of Japan. It didn't have pop-up headlights, but it had like those weird ones. It had like, they were kind of like big, weren't they? Your dad owns a DeLorean? Okay, that's actually kind of sick. What the hell? But yeah, these all looked really cool. Now I don't know what cars these are. I know one of them's a GTR, one of them's a Supra. I think that's the GTR. This is the GTR. Yeah. There are a lot of cool cars there. Oh, that was a Type R. More Civics. Oh, what car is that? Hold on. What car is that? I don't know. Is that a Maserati? I can't tell what that is. Funny to know you're the car expert here. Well, all the other car experts don't really watch my streams much. Another Honda. I think that's the Supra. That's the Supra. That's 100% the Supra. And a Beamer. An Eclipse. And I think that's another Honda. That's a Cadillac? Really? That's a Cadillac? It looks too posh for a Cadillac, I'd argue. It looks too British. Oh, here's something I wasted a little too much money on. My Urbosa amiibo that I have. Yes, I have all 4 champion amiibos. Cry about it. I had the voice actor for Urbosa sign it. It's a 90s caddy, I bet. Did they look British back then? Because if so, that's probably why. But yeah, I had the voice actor for Urbosa sign that, and I was very happy. That was worth the trip. Here's me with Chris Chan and New Vegas. New Vegas, I believe the NCR Trooper. That's another game I need to play. I need to play New Vegas. I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's a really good game. No, not the fucking ads. Let me just run an ad break and we wait. That way we don't have any ads. Who should play Snow White? Terry Crews, 93%. True. Give this man a true. Give this man a true. They started as boxes, turned into rounded boxes during the 90s to early thousands, then they became triangles today. Yeah, you're probably right. Liquid Chris? I keep forgetting that was a real thing. Also, this convention was fucking huge. Like, this is about Baltimore-sized. Like, Baltimore-sized convention for, like, $45. That is nothing for a convention, dude. That was a steal of a price. That was definitely worth going. There's Perry. Baltimore mentioned. I mean, literally the Baltimore Comic-Con is huge, but the problem is it's overpriced as all get out, so it's not really worth going to anymore. Plus, you have to pay to park, and parking is like $30. So I just take the light rail in, and the light rail is kind of ghetto. And, I don't know, I just hate Baltimore. I hate Baltimore. I'd rather deal with Oaks. I'd rather drive 3 hours to Oaks and drive an hour and a half to Baltimore. And now studies cancer cures with its PhD miss, and that's crazy. But yeah, here's Perry the Platypus. Here's Rainbow Dash. I have a bunch of brony friends that wanted me to get pictures of ponies, so I got one. There's only one. I'm shocked that I didn't see any more, but there was Rainbow Dash. Now, apparently a couple of my friends know this guy. I love Cadillacs and Lincolns. They're like the new wealth of luxury brands, never fully accepted as luxury by the general public. I feel like Lincolns have kind of always been. Shocking that there was only one brony. Yeah. Oh, here's one. Here's one of the Mikus. Does she have like? Hold on. What are those things in her hair? Are those like braids or perler beads? Not perler beads. Whatever. What are those beads called? Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Or are those just ribbons? I don't know what those are, but those are cool because they're not like the regular old hair clips that she wears. So that is pretty neat. I like that. Those, yeah, they're like those jewelry plastic beads. I like that. That's pretty clever. I like that. No, not scrunchy. But no, she looked amazing. She was really good. Wig or real hair? I would assume wig. God, if I dyed my hair teal, I would kill myself. I would feel bad for anybody that had to do that. Unless you're liberal. Then that's just normal for you. But no, she looked amazing. We had a spy. So I actually walked up to the spy, went behind him and said, "Right behind you." And we became good friends as a result. You are fake. You are fake. Bronies are like cockroaches. No one wants them, but once you have one, you usually have several hiding, waiting to reproduce. Wow. Oh, and look, there's a Nezuko behind him. I didn't even realize that. But no, he was a really cool spy. He looked really good. And apparently, shoot, there was an NG, there was a spy, and apparently there was a heavy I missed out on. I didn't get to see the heavy that was there. Here's Luigi. He actually had like 2 boos. You can see the one on the back. And my zoom still doesn't work. So let me quickly fix that. So he used 2 balloons for boos. He had one like attached to the vacuum, which is really cool. Like you can tell it's all handmade. He just pulled some tubing from an actual vacuum and then makeshifted a handle. This is really cool looking. And then he had a boo on the back. If I ever did a spy cosplay, I'd want to get a disguise mask of one of the people I was going with as a gag. That would be really funny. I saw a meme of a spy going to a furry convention, and he had like a mask of like a furry face. And he had like a gun and everything. It was really a gun and a balisong. It was really funny. But yeah, no, he looks really good. My Hero Academia. I know that's Deku that she's holding. I don't know her name, but I know she floats. And I don't remember her name, but I know she drinks blood. At least I know what they do. I just don't remember the names. But yeah, they both looked really good too. There are actually a lot of this girl, like a lot of this cosplay there. There was like 3 of them. I don't remember the names of them. Toga is the blonde. Okay, yeah. There are a lot of Togas at the show. I think there are like 2 or 3 of them, and this is one of them. There are a lot of them. A lot of them had like pipes or tubes and stuff coming out the back that like had a blood canister in it and stuff. It was really cool looking. Ochako's the floater. Yeah, no. They both looked really good. A bunch of pinball machines, free to play, by the way, which is really cool. But you could just play pinball and video games there. Here's Ren and Lin. Lin and Ren? I don't know. I don't know the names of them. I just know that they're from the Miku franchise. One of them's Ren and one of them's Lin. That's all I know. Alex would be able to tell me which one is which. Alex, which one's Len and which one's Rin or Ren or Lin or whatever? I don't know. I get it mixed up. Is it Ren and Lin or Lin or Ren and Lin? Rin is the girl. So Len is the guy. Where's Meg? She would know. True. Give this man a true. But no, they both looked good. Oh, hold on. Let me pause this because I know a certain guy is really gonna like the V-tubby that's in here. Hey Alex, look, your favorite V-tubby. Damn, I could have had a more stable film, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, that was one of the rooms I was in. That room was freaking huge, and it was just chock full of people. And the people that were standing up over here, they were all about to go up on that platform and dance, because they were doing like a masquerade thing. I was gonna do that, but A, I don't dance, B, I don't dance, C, I don't dance, and D, I'm like, I am quiet. So, yeah, I didn't really do that, but it was cool seeing all these people go up there and do that shit. It's the retired one. Well, it's like one of the 5 million of them. I didn't see any Tohu, shockingly, when I was there. Spy Family, I don't know the girl's name, and then another Miku. I think it was the grandmother was just like, "Can I please get photos with you?" And it was just like, she was so sweet, Anya. But she was like, can my daughters please get photos with you? And it was so like, aw, like it was so cute. But no, Anya looked amazing, and then Miku looked super cute as well. Like they both looked amazing. Base dance hater. I just don't like dancing. It's not my thing, man. It's not my thing. It never has been. It never has been. Has been hotel. Ha ha ha. Kill me. Oh my god. But no, they both looked amazing. Echoes of Wisdom Zelda. Echoes of Poo Poo Gas. She gave me a ribbon. Because in MagFest, you give ribbons away that people put on their badges. And she had a couple of those ribbons. So I got one. And I'll show you what the ribbon said after. In fact, I have it right here. I could probably just show you right now. If I don't dox myself, I have to make sure there's no, names with badges. It says, you learned the ribbon echo. It won't really focus well, but that's what it says on here. Too bad no one else knows our Echoes of Poo Poo Gas joke. I know, it's so sad. Here's Miku number 3. Again, there's so many Mikus. The Tohu characters are busy with the JD Vance character. T-Lord, I'm right here. But no, that Miku looked really good too. And Kratos, he was actually the guy that sold me a fuck. A literal fuck. Again, I'll go get that as well. Let me go get that. Fuck. Hold on. There it is. It's a fuck. Made out of rebar. And, he apparently is just a smith, and he does this as, like, a side gig. So, I saw the fuck, and I'm like, okay. I need it. I need that now. Because, like, 17, technically. That would be a Joe Biden, not a JD Vance moment. Damn. True. True. My stuff is falling. There we go. Alright. No more stuff falling. Guy is definitely strong as fuck. Yeah, no, he's a blacksmith, and he looked badass as hell. I loved his cosplay. No, that was for something. Here's another Miku. Here's Miku number 4. This time it's a Kagurumi. I believe that's how you say it. Frieren in a chest, in a mimic. All I know is that it's apparently a gag from the anime, but I also find it funny because, haha, Frieren. There's a lot of Frieren there. A lot of it. That is fun. And, there was a double rainbow because of a rainstorm that passed by. 2D doesn't translate to 3D. Ah, Miku. I swear the Mikus are cloning themselves. They are. But no, there was a really bad rainstorm at around, like, 5 p.m. And there was a double rainbow afterwards, and it was really cool. I wanted to get a better photo of it, but, like, you can see it. Fucking pretty. Alright. There's a good photo of it.
The Craggle.
This was pretty goofy. Apparently some, like, Lego store that basically glues shit together. They literally call themselves like the Craggle Factory or something, and the license plate is literally Craggled, which is like super geeky. I love it, and I just love that Lego Movie reference. It's such a good reference. I don't know if anybody here is a 90s kid, but Rocket Power, my buddy Lou was selling like a cool clock from Rocket Power. Our favorite Family Feud car? Yeah, Ford Fusion. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. There is a Ford Fusion right there. Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit. Hey, here's some more Genshin girls. Amber and Eula, I think are their names. I want to say that's their names. And they both looked amazing. I'm just going to say that much. They both looked amazing. This was like right at the end of the, right when they were closing up booths. I believe this is right around 8 o'clock. Or like 7:30. Let me get the photo so I can zoom in on details. Oh, it was right at 8:15. Hey, it's end user license agreement. Yeah, it's end user license agreement. My favorite character. Yeah, and Amber with the plushie as well. But no, they both looked amazing. And then here's the blanket I got. I got it for $50. It was probably the best purchase I ever made at a convention. I love that thing. I have nowhere to put it, and I'm so upset that I have nowhere to put it. But I want that thing on a wall, on a wall somewhere. I want this thing hung up on a wall so badly. Fun fact: Amber's plushie explodes in game. That's crazy. Why does she have a plushie of herself? Isn't that kind of like narcissistic as fuck? I hope everything is desanitized. What do you mean? Like throw this in a wash? Yeah, I can I do that. But you also help like know when you go to these events you're probably gonna get sick. Oh, here's a fall guy. Like literally this fall guy ran up to me and just started hugging me, and then I had somebody take a photo of us hugging. I literally said to the dude, like, you're pretty fly for a fall guy, and then he just ran up and hugged me, and it was so cute. I love this dude. He was so cute. I don't know. Just small moments like this make me happy. I don't know. It's cute. Just look at my face. Look at how happy I am. Look at how happy I am. Here, let's get a zoom in on that. It looks so cute. Ay, ay, ay. And, Lum. Alex, look. It's your favorite anime girl. Lum. Wow, fuck you, Don. I'm timing you out for that. But yeah, there was just casually a dude right as I was walking out to get Damaku from my car. There's this dude with a Lum hoodie. Or a Lum, like, jacket. And as I'm walking out to the car, like, literally not a minute later, I run into a Ocarina of Time Link and a Zelda. And they both look sick as hell. I ended up playing Damaku with these two, as well as a friend of theirs. And Alice from Alice in Wonderland, she looked really good. She had earrings on that were Ace of Hearts. In fact, let me see if I can get a photo of, or a zoom in on that. 3590. Oh, you can see it right there. Hold on. You can barely see it. But there's an Ace of Hearts right there, as well as right there as well. And, like, that's a clever little detail that only you'd get if you've watched it. But, she looked amazing. Linkle or Oot Link? Ocarina of Time Link. The bunny ears. The bunny ears. I even joked her, I was like, why are you walking so slow? You have the bunny hood on. You should be walking really fast. And, she got the joke. That made me happy. Don thinks he's Sam Hyde. Yeah, he genuinely does. And, here's me playing Damaku with people. I got to play as heroine, and I got to die to the EX boss, who is Mononobe over here. And, player 2, literally the character name, and Alice Margatroyd were my 2 opponents. So I almost won, but died to the EX boss because of White Lily. White Lily ended up killing me, funnily enough. White Lily, I flipped a spring card, and my health is at 4, and it got knocked down to 1. Oh, I was so sad when that happened. I was doing so well, and then White Lily happened. Oh, here's Don's second favorite One Piece character. There are actually like a couple One Piece figures here. There was one of Nico Robin, and then one of this dude that I don't know the name of. But I took a picture of it just so that Don can goon to it. I don't fucking know. He's weird. Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel a little ashamed? I was waiting for him to fuck up and say Wild Lily. Ha 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 ha, you're so funny. Oh, I can't show that. Now this one I can show. Also, why is it automatically defaulting to 75? I want it to default to 100.
You were expecting Link.
But it was me. Deal.
Dude, this is a good friend of mine. He goes to a couple different conventions. He went to one up in Harrisburg last year, and he actually won Best in Show there. He looked sick as hell, and like, I love this guy. He's just such a fun vibe to hang out with. Like, I just love him. He's a great dude. And he'll be going to Too Many Games next month, so I'll be seeing him then. But he goes to a lot of conventions in the Pennsylvania area, so I'll be seeing him often. But no, he does a sick Dio. I absolutely love his Dio cosplay. He looks sick as hell. Oh, and one last thing. Again, this is going to be a very short stream, but one more thing for the road. I went to the Biden Welcome Center in Newark, Delaware. So, my uncle gave me a MAGA hat, so I had to bring it with me and take a photo or a video of being in front of Biden Welcome Center with the MAGA hat. I thought it was hilarious. And it was hilarious. It was fucking amazing. And then we have a Transformer made by Delaware, or Del Dot. Haven't seen that design before? Yeah, he just, like, literally my uncle was just like, here, have one. He has like 10 of them. So he just gave me a random one. And then here's the haul. Here's all the cool shit I got. Let me, so I can zoom in on it. A lot of different QR codes. I got a fuck. I got a free sticker of my favorite D&D class. I got a Gudetama for my sister because she likes Gudetama. I got a, cinema roll, which, funnily enough, I thought this was a rabbit and a girl. It's not a rabbit. It's a dog, and it's a boy. And my one sister, my younger sister, really likes cinema roll, so I had to get something for her. And then I got this for my other sister, my older sister, because, well, she's moving to Florida next Monday, and I'm gonna miss her. And then these are coasters. These are drink coasters of GameCube and Wii discs for Mario Galaxy and Luigi's Mansion, and those are going to go to my brother on his birthday or for Christmas or whenever I feel like it. And then this is an oil painting. Well, not the oil painting itself, but a copy of the oil painting. Could be worse if you're like a VTuber Iron Mouse and you have an entire room of your house dedicated to 200 cinnamon rolls. Why? Why? I thought my sister was a little crazy. She probably has like 5 or 6 of these things already, but like 200 of them? What the fuck? And then there's the Urbosa amiibo. This was a Yoshi toy that my buddy Lou had when he was a kid, but he was getting rid of it, and because my brother loves Yoshi, he was like, take it. Take it. It is a gift. And then here's all the ribbons that came with my badge, or that I earned. Shush, I'm reading. Definitely not a mimic, and you learned the ribbon echo. Career streamers are unhinged. Yeah, look at fucking XQC. God, I hate that guy. Or I Show Meat. The inaccurate depiction of if a streamer became a monkey is I Show Meat. Oh, and Kai Cenat. I can't forget about him too. They're both crackheads. But yeah, no, this is all the cool shit I got. Career streamers are more schizo than Hoi 4 players. You're not wrong about speed. Exactly, no. Exactly, though. He's fucking, like, crazy. Like, he needs to be in a padded room, unironically. And then, here's 2 photos at, one of the... So, I go to a LARP group, but there's also, like, these LARP groups for, like, Jedi that I don't go to. And one of them wanted me to get a photo, and he sent me some photos of, basically us dueling together. It was pretty sick. No, he was cool. Like, guy literally showed PP, almost burned down his house live on stream, and YouTube's done nothing but promote him. You know, it's because, this is gonna sound incredibly fucked up, but, he is a... He's becoming a perfect example of what black teenagers should act like. And I mean that in a very sarcastic tone. But he is becoming a perfect example of what black teenagers should act like. Thanks to YouTube, thanks to bad parenting, and thanks to the shitty algorithm. You can go ahead and call me hateful for saying that, but I'm not wrong. These are what kids are watching. And if kids are watching a black dude misbehave, they're gonna do it too. I'm sorry, but it's true. Get better role models, guys. Maybe, you know, don't force your kids to be terminally on YouTube and watch a kid scream bloody murder anytime something happens. He's literally a walking stereotype. Yes, no, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to sound racist, but that literally is what he is. He is literally a walking stereotype of, like, ghetto black trash. Like, you can get mad at me all you want for saying that. It's still true. He is literally the epitome of black trash. Alright, anyways. That was just gonna be a little short stream of me showing off all the cool shit I saw. There'll be another convention I go to next week. Real black people are like 1 million times more chill than speed. Dude, I have a couple black friends, like, that I met in high school. And they're, like, super chill, and they have a great sense of humor, and they'll make the most racist fucking jokes on the planet, and I love them. And then I have a couple buddies I volunteer with, and they're great too. Hey, we allow people to be called white trash, only seems fair. Exactly. Well, I'm not going to use the alternative for black trash, so I'm just going to call them black trash. But yeah, no, if you're letting your kids watch black trash like I Show Speed and Kaisenet, you're part of the problem here, bud. You're part of the problem. Damn, didn't even know you went live at all. Oh, hi, Vic. You caught us at the tail end when we were talking about how much I hate I Show Speed. Real black... Yeah, but yo, like, dude, I agree with you on that, Alex. Like, there are a ton of black people I know who have, like, such a great sense of humor, and I absolutely adore them for it. And, like... Yeah, exactly. Now Vic shows up, Lamo. Yeah, we have to talk about black people, and then Vic shows up. If you say the words black people 3 times, Vic appears. Oh shit. Add quote. If you say black people 3 times, Bowser Jr. appears. Alex. If you say black people 3 times, Bowser Jr. appears. I love that. That's such a good quote. When the world needed him most, he showed up. Oh, shit. But Vic is one of those examples. Like, he has a great sense of humor. Yeah, well, Jesus, Fletch. I'm not going to comment on that. Fletch. But no, that was, like, I enjoy going to these events. Xander, when he sees black fathers. What do you call him? Muffin head? Muffin head? Shit. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I'm sorry this is a short stream. I just wanted to get this out of my system just for some closure. Next week, or this week, this weekend, I'm going to another convention, called Big Lick. Yes, please laugh. Please laugh. That's a hilarious fucking name for a convention. Big Lick. Oh, it's such a stupid fucking name. But no, it's gonna be in Northern Virginia, in Chantilly, near the Dulles, near the Dulles airport. So if you're in the area, please let me know either via DM or if you have my phone number, please text. Because I will be there on Saturday. I will not be there on Sunday just because of monetary reasons. I'm starting to clamp down on my money. Just because my money is not up yet and I don't have a full-time job yet. So I'm starting to clamp down on my money now that I don't have income. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you guys soon. And stay savage, y'all. Bye.